All right, so let's start in on a seat. And the seat can look like sitting on your shins if that feels comfortable for you. Those are for you to use, yeah. Or you can sit on your bottom and just bring the hands to the legs, bring your index finger to the thumb, palms down for grounding. Trying to stay grounded in the pose today. I'm going to try to take us a little longer in each posture because it's that right when you feel like getting out, that's when the pose actually begins, right? When you're like, I've had enough. And we'll be practicing some classic postures slowly with intention to stay just a little bit longer today. And that staying a little longer pushes our edges, helps us to be more resilient when we're off of the yoga mat, helps us to act and not react. Let's bring our hands to the heart center. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Simple mantra today. Breathing in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We'll open the eyes and we're going to lay down on our backs and take a half moon shape. So make sure you have space behind you. Stretch your legs nice and long. Reach the arms all the way over the head. Stretch one leg, one hand, and then the other leg, the other hand. Just feel the nice earth supporting you. And then we're going to take the upper body to the right, far right, and then the feet far right. But keep your bottom towards the left. Left side of your glute is on the floor. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can cross your left ankle above your right ankle. Turning your gaze high. Breathe in and out through the left side of your ribs. Not just the side and the front, but see if you can breathe through the back of the left side of your ribs. Three more breaths here. Two more breaths. One more breath. Right, and then bring your spine into a neutral position. Hands back, feet straight in front of you. And let's try the other side. Walk your upper body far left, and then walk your lower body far left. Really open the right intercostals, the muscles through the rib cage, and try to make your breath a little deeper, wider in all directions. Breathing through the ribs. Keep the arms stretching long. Three more slow breaths here. Pressing your right glute down towards the floor. One more breath. Well done. And then bring yourself all the way back to neutral. And bring the right knee in towards the chest. And press down through the shin. The head is on the floor. The chin is near your throat. So your neck is on the floor. Relax the shoulders. 5 slow Ujjayi breaths here. Breathe through the side of the ribs, the back of the ribs, the front of the ribs. Towards your throat. And when you bring the chin in towards the throat, you notice the neck can be a little longer on the mat. So you get a nice stretch through the upper back, cervical spine. And then cross the right leg over to the left, so you're taking a twist. Turn your head far right. 5 slow breaths here. Right shoulder is trying to come down to the floor. 3 more breaths, warming up the spine. 2 more slow breaths. 1 more. And bring the knee back to the center and then release the leg. Just take the other side nice and long. Tailbone reaching toward the heels. So as you press in with the left leg, holding on to the shin, low back is toward the floor. Chin is toward the throat, so the neck is toward the floor. Right leg is active. Squeeze it. Press the heel forward. Ujjayi breath is where we're starting. And hopefully that'll stick with us today. That Ujjayi breath is a slight constriction in the throat, slowing down your breath, helping you to be present. It's the breath that you can hear. Now take your left leg and cross it over to the right. And then extend your left arm long, looking left. Relax your left shoulder down. Try them both. So the question here is, does it matter if the left hand is turned up, palm is turned up, or palm is turned down? If you turn the palm up, you open your pecs a little bit more. If you turn it down, you feel a little more grounded. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And then bring your leg back to the center. Pull the knees in toward the chest and rock back and rock up and cross your ankles to be on your knees and your hands. All 4 points. Spread the fingers wide and turn the inner elbows forward. So the index finger is parallel to the edge of your mat. Drop the belly, lift the head. Inhale, look up. Extensions and flexions. Exhale, round the spine, and then bring your bottom back towards your heels. Inhale, come forward, shoulders over the wrists, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, pull the belly in and bring your bottom towards your heels, gazing toward the navel. 3 more like that. Drop the belly, lift the head. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop belly, lift head. Exhale, round and come back. 3 more on your own. Two more. Connect it to your breath. Continue on with Ujjayi breath. And stay in child's pose. We'll turn the palms up. Turning them up towards the sky. The thumb is reaching towards the outer edge of your mat, opening through your side body, under your armpits. Listen to your breath. Expand in all directions through the rib cage. This is an excellent stretch for the low back, the hips, side body, upper back. And then turn the palms down and make your way back to all fours and then downward facing dog. This is the first down dog of your day. You might want to pedal out the legs a little, one leg and then the other. And then bringing the heels down, stretch your heart towards your thighs. 3 breaths here. If you get tired, you can lower your knees, lifting your bottom high. Now we'll take a little twist. Bend your right knee. Take your left hand back towards the outer right foot. And then slowly straighten the right leg. Look under the right arm. And this time we're trying to stay here for 8 breaths. Try to find effortless effort. That might look like bringing the knee down, taking your hand between the legs to the top of the right heel. Effortless effort. So the breath slowly filling the body and then releasing. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. Use your fingertips. 1 more breath. And then bring the left hand forward and bend the left knee. And then slide your right hand back to the left foot. And then turn your head to look under the left arm. Again, effortless effort might look like bringing the knees down, putting your hand to the top of the heels. Find your place where you can stay peacefully without too much effort. Sometimes the effort's all in our mind, right? Gee, it's been a long time. And then we start to get tired. 4 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And right hand comes down. And step your feet halfway forward. Inhale, lift your heart up halfway. And then exhale, forward fold, hands come by the feet. Sun stretches, soft in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Beautiful. Reach all the way up. Inhaling here. Exhale, arms come out to the sides. Try to get a straight back. That might mean you have to bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the heart up halfway. So Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. You can use a block under your hands if you need. Inhale, soften the knees, reach your arms up, straight back. And exhale, just bring the hands down by the sides. 4 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. And exhale, hands down. You're welcome to close your eyes if you want for any of these. It feels really nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, straight back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale here. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe through your throat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften knees, rise up. And exhale here. It's really nice with the eyes closed. Yeah. All right, let's come to the front of our mat now. And we'll practice Surya Namaskar C 3 times. So right foot back, right foot forward, then the left side, okay? Cross the thumbs, bring the arms in front of you. Reach your heart high. Exhale, forward fold with a straight back. That might mean bending your knees or keeping them straight if you can. Inhale, just lifting the head as you bring your right foot far behind you. So it really behooves us to be at the very front of our mat. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale to a plank, building some resilience here. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Roll the shoulders down and back. Good. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Good work. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Cross your thumbs, reach your heart high. Now we have the left side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps far behind. Good. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, glide into Cobra, rolling the shoulders down the back. Keep the pubic bone on the floor in Cobra. Bend your elbows deeper and pull them in. There you go. Pull them in towards your side body. Yes, that's it. And then you feel your arms when you push back. Left foot forward and right foot forward. Cross your thumbs, reach up. Let's try right side, left side again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left. Inhale to plank. Strong plank, look forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down slow. Now glide forward, pubic bone stays on the floor. Good. Exhale, down dog. That was perfect. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross your thumbs, reach high. Now left side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right. Inhale, strong plank. Hold it strong. And then exhale, lower your knees, chest, and chin. Pull your elbows in. Inhale, glide forward. Excellent. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross your thumbs, reach your heart high. And exhale, Tadasana. Hands to the sides, palms forward. Roll your shoulders back. Make sure your ears are over your shoulders and your shoulders are over your hips. Hips are over the ankles. We're here for 8 breaths. This was breath 2. Try to get your crown of your head a little higher, pulling the chin in toward the throat. Tadasana. Spread the toes of the arches of the feet. Feel like you're standing on a mountain. Very top of your favorite mountain. Head in the clouds. Withstanding any winds. Strong and tall. 2 more breaths. Ujjayi breaths. 1 more breath. We have Surya Namaskar B. So bend the knees, reach the hands down. Inhale, lift up into Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to go slow. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, walk your feet back to down dog. And we're going to add a breath here. Inhale, come into a plank. This time, shoulders go in front, of your hands, bend your elbows a little bit, roll forward and up into upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1, where we'll stay for 5 breaths today. Bend the front knee just above the ankle, turn your gaze upward. Hands can be apart, together. Try to find that place of effortless effort. Find balance between the strength and the grace in this pose. We're strong through the legs, active in the hips, and graceful in the upper body. One more breath. Now bring the hands out to the sides and downward facing dog. Inhale, come into a plank again, but let your shoulders go further forward as you come down. Bend the elbows, thighs do not touch the floor. Perfect. Exhale, down dog. Whew. Good. Left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1, 5 breaths. Turn the right toes open just a bit. Find your warrior 1 so that your hips face forward. Keep bending the front knee. More. Bend your knee. There you go. Gazing upward. Spread your toes. Use the arches of your feet. Lift them. Squeeze your thighs toward one another. That's the strength. The grace is the upper body. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release the pose. And let's take it back to down dog. Stretch it out a little bit. Inhale, come into a plank. Now let your shoulders go forward as you come down, either knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, you choose. If you're in chaturanga, the arms, the upward facing dog, the thighs don't touch the floor and the arms can go straight. Good. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. Breathe through your ribs, out to the outer edges, into the back, into the front of the ribs. 1 more breath. Now inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti Tadasana. Back to that beautiful mountain. 5 breaths. Open your palms, roll the shoulders back and down. Spread the toes, lift the arches. Really squeeze your legs toward one another. Gazing down along the line of the nose, or the eyes can be closed. Can we stay here in stillness without the mind bothering us? We have another round of Surya Namaskar B, nice and slow like that. Ready? Exhale, bend the knees, hands down. Inhale, reach up, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, walk your feet back to down dog. And then come into that plank again, but keep moving your shoulders forward as you bend your elbows. Look forward, look forward. Inhale, rise up. Try to roll over the toes if you can. Exhale, down dog. Now inhale, right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. We're going to open it into warrior 2. Step the left foot back, a giant step back. Back arch of foot is in alignment with the front heel. Turn your gaze over the front middle finger and bend your knee so it's just above your ankle. 8 breaths. So you want to pull the energy of the front heel towards the arch of the back foot and the back foot toward the front foot. Keep squeezing the legs toward one another. Arms extend out in both directions. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. Just when we want to get out of it is when it's really, really working for us. And release the pose. Right hand down, left hand down. Back heel goes high. Step back. You're in that plank again. Bring your shoulders forward. Bend your elbows. Look forward. Inhale, rise up. Good. Exhale, down dog. Let's step the left foot forward for Virabhadrasana 1. Turn the right toes out. Reach high. Now, from here, we're going to step the back foot back further. Giant step back into a straight line. Front heel aligning with the arch of the back foot. Front knee stays right over the ankle. Roll the shoulders back and down. Feel the upper body lifting, freedom in the neck to turn towards your left middle finger. Shoulders over the hips, not in front or behind. Mula Bandha engaged, pelvic floor active to keep the pelvis stable. Three more slow breaths here. Keep your legs active. Do unto the asana as you wanted to do unto you. The only philosophy I'll give today. One more breath. And then let it go. Hands down. Step back. And try not to slide the foot back. Bring your shoulders forward and come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay 3 more slow breaths, lifting your tailbone as high as you can. Heart melting toward the knees. One more breath. Now inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, lift the head. And exhale, forward fold. Let's stay here a moment longer. And we're going to lift the right foot and put the right hand under right foot. Lift left foot, left hand under left foot. Padangusthasana. Padahastasana, excuse me. And give your wrists a nice massage here. You can bend your knees if you need. This is an excellent stretch for the hamstrings, the back. The neck should be long and free. One more breath. Now removing your hands from under the feet, bend your knees and come into Utkatasana. Nice. And have a sit down a little bit further. Have a sit down just a little further. Pull in your low belly to round out the low back. And bring your hands towards your heart. We're going to take a twist. And we're going to take the twist to the right. So exhale, twist belly right, ribs right, heart right. Now watch out for your left knee. It's going to want to come forward. Arm is on the outside of the thigh, not just the knee. Turn your gaze upward. Find your balance by squeezing your legs together. Really squeeze and pull your left hip back so your left knee is flush with your right knee. Try pulling it back just a little more. Wrestle. There you go. Your left knee. Try sitting down just a little lower. 4 more breaths. Spread your toes at the arches. Keep Mula Bandha engaged. Belly in and up. A little Uddiyana Bandha here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now inhale, come back to Utkatasana. Oh. And then bring the hands to the heart and let's twist with your left side. Now watch out this time for your right knee. It's going to want to come forward. Bring the arm all the way on the outside. 8 good breaths here. And you're twisting so that your torso's away from the thighs, not laying on it. Turn your eyes upward. Watch that right, sneaky right knee. Pull your right hip back. Mine keeps creeping forward. 4 more breaths. Press your left hand firmly on the right hand so you can really lift your heart to the left. That's it. One more breath. Then come back to the center, Utkatasana, and forward fold. Thank goodness. Whew. Inhale, lift the head. Walk or jump to the back of your mat. If you're jumping into chaturanga, you have to bend your elbows. Make your transition to upward facing dog or cobra, and then exhale to downward facing dog. Palms lift a little bit. Fingertips are firmly in the earth. Base of the hand is firmly in the earth. We're going to step our right foot in between our hands for Trikonasana. You might like to take your block with you today. So if you'd like your block, you can put it in your right hand. We're going to open the back foot 90 degrees. So facing the side of the mat, extend the arms. Both legs are straight. And then we're going to swing our hips to the left, kind of off center. There it is. Look right, reach right, and then bring your right hand on the outside so we stay tall and open. Left arm is high. 8 slow breaths. Squeeze the legs, really use them. Excellent for opening spine, chest, legs, abdomen, back. Keep your left arm reaching as high as you can. Your right hand is pressing on the block, but maybe you can take some of the pressure off of the right hand as you become more stable through your side body. One more breath here. Now move your block to the side, other side, and then bend the right knee and bring the hands down. Step back, chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, lift your heart to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spend 3 breaths in down dog, stretching out the hamstrings a little bit more, the back more. Push your edges a bit by pressing your heels down towards the floor. And lifting your tailbone higher. Ribs lift away from the floor. Underarms are happily lifting from the floor. Now, looking forward, step your left foot in between your hands. Open the right foot 90 degrees and come up. Just both legs are straight. I'm going to take my block into my left hand and come all the way up. There you go. Now, take a look at your feet. You want the front heel in alignment with the arch of the back foot, and the back foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. Perfect. That'll give you more opening in your hips. So the hips are facing the side, not the front of the mat. Extend the arms out, and then look left and reach left. Both legs stay straight. Left block comes down on the outside of the left foot. Gaze high. See if you can take some of the pressure off of the left hand. Maybe you can let the left hand even dangle or lightly touch the block. Meanwhile, reaching as high as you can through your right hand. The more you reach through the right hand, you're going to find an opening through your right hip. Reach up directly above the shoulder. Gazing upward. Keep the legs solid by spreading the toes, lifting the arches. Squeeze the muscles to the bones in the legs. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now looking down, bend your front knee, move your block to the side, and bring your right heel high. Try to step back and not slide back. Excellent. And make your transition. Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. and then downward facing dog. Now we're going to try Trikonasana in a twisted variety, Parivrita Trikonasana. So you might want to step your feet a little bit closer and take your right foot in between your hands. Turn the left toes slightly out. So it's not going to be a 90-degree angle on the back foot. Take your block in your left hand. More like a warrior. That was really creative. We've got flying blocks here. Right hand, they grew wings. Pull back your right hip. In fact, you can even take your thumb into the right hip crease and keep it pulling back. Lift high with the left arm. Exhale, both legs are straight. The left block can come down on the inside, in front of, or the outside of the right foot. You choose which is best for you. I want a long spine, so no rounding. Don't bring the foot back by the block back by the heel. Instead, towards the front of the toes. Open to the right. So keep that feeling of right hip pulling back, left hip coming forward. 8 gorgeous breaths here. Make them full, big body breaths. Trying to straighten the front leg as much as possible. 4 more breaths. If you feel unstable, you can take your right foot further to the right, left foot further to the left. Staying a little longer helps us to build resilience. We focus on the symmetry. One more breath. Now bend your right knee and bring your block to the side. Bring the hands down, left foot steps back, heel high, step the right foot back, and make your way into knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Good job looking forward. Downward facing dog. We'll stay just as long on the left side, creating beautiful balance in the body today. On a physical level and esoteric energy level. Step the left foot in between the hands and bring the right foot a little bit closer if it was back and down dog. Take your block into your right hand. So bring the right arm up to the front. Take your thumb into your left hip crease and press it back. And then reach far in front of you. Block can be to the inside, in front of, or outside, but I want it far from the foot. So you really get a nice stretch through the spine. When you feel ready, take an inhale to twist. As we're expanding, spread your toes, lift the arch. Keep pulling your left hip back, right hip forward. 4 more slow breaths here. That's it. Yes. See if you can gaze upward. 1 more breath. Now, bend the front knees, soften it a little bit, come back to the center, leave your block there. Step back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to upward facing dog. Stay in upward facing dog or cobra. Turn your head right. Back to the center. And head left. 1 more time. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale push into down dog. Ooh. 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Next, we're coming into side angle pose. Three more slow breaths here. Keep pushing the floor away. Squeeze the legs. 1 more breath. Now, looking to the front of your mat, step your right foot in between your hands. Now, open the back foot 90 degrees, and we're going to come into side angle pose. So, bring your arms out to the sides. Bring right arm to thigh, left arm to sky. Press down through the arm and lift with your right arm, and lift up with your left arm. Feel the lift coming from the place between your ribs and your hip. Turn your gaze upward. 8 breaths, so spread your toes. You're going to be here a while. Use your foundation. Feel your beautiful breath. And our drishti will help us to stay. Arm above the head is very active. We're pressing vigorously away from the right thigh. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then bring the hand down to the floor and right hand down to the floor and step back quietly. Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Press through the heels and lift the tailbone. Lift the heart a little from the floor. Keep your arms active. Keep squeezing the biceps and triceps toward the upper arms. Now, looking forward, step your left foot in between your hands. Open the right foot 90 degrees. Warrior 2. Left arm down, right arm reaches up and over the ear. Turn your gaze high, squeezing the legs active. So even though the arms are active, the legs are active, see if that activity, the squeezing of the muscles to the bones, within that, if you can find some freedom and some ease, letting the large muscles do their work. 4 more breaths. One more breath. And then inhale, come up again, and then let it go. Next, we'll take that into a twist. Step the left foot back, looking forward. Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Down dog. Heels down, heart lifts. Now, looking forward, step the right foot in between the hands. Back foot opens 90 degrees. You can bring your block with you. I'm going to take the block into the left hand, the hand that's in the back. Twist to the front. Now, our back foot is open 90 degrees, so this is going to be tricky. Left arm reaches high, and then we see if we can bring the left hand on the inside, in front of, or the outside of the right foot. We want our spine to be long again, not round and bubbled, right? We want it to be nice and long. Inhale, open. Open to the right. You might have to step your feet closer together towards one another. Keep opening the right arm up and back. Beautiful. Your obliques are working wonderfully. Side abdominal muscles. One is squeezing, the other is releasing. Press down firmly against the block and lift your heart. One more breath. And release the pose. Take the hand down, step it back, don't slide it back. Chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog or child's pose. 3 slow breaths for the transition. One more breath. Now looking forward, step your left foot in between the hands. Open your right foot 90 degrees. Bring your block with you. And we're going to come into what would be a warrior two looking pose. Right hand has the block. Now twist your torso to the front. Inhale, reach your right arm high. And exhale, extend the right hand forward, in front of, to the inside or outside of left foot. Long spine on your next inhale, open up. That back hip being open is tricky. Keep reaching the left arm as high as you can. If you have tight shoulder, you can take it in a circle. Yeah, it helps you to loosen up that shoulder joint. Four more breaths, slow breaths, tongue to the roof of the palate, calming the thoughts. Keep rolling to the outer edge of your right pinky toe, squeezing your thighs toward one another. Two more breaths. One more breath. And gently release it. Step back carefully. Chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Shake out the neck. Relax your head, saying yes, 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 no, no, no. Well, we're going to look forward and step the left foot in between the hands. Use our core for this. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lift the right knee. Bring the hands down. Inhale as you lift the hands, extend the right leg back. Warrior three. Spread your left toes, 8 breaths, turning the right toe down, lifting the leg as high as your hip, gazing to the floor or just in front of your mat to the floor, either straight down or slightly forward. Keep trying. Squaring the hip will help too. One more breath. Step back, high lunge. Ooh. Palms to the heart, twist left. Three more breaths. Keep squeezing your thighs toward one another. Active inner legs. Looking upward if you can. One more breath. Hands come down and step back and shake out that hip. Coming into a plank or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, rise up. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now step the right foot forward. High lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale here. Let's inhale and lift our left leg this time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, extend it back. Soften the right knee. Squeeze your inner thigh and your glute. Last breath, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. 6th breath here. 2 more. 1 more. Now bend the front knee, rise up. Ooh. Reach up. Now, with the front knee bent, we're going to bring the hands to the heart and twist to your right. If you're tired, if your hips are really tired, you can lower the knee. Otherwise, see if you can keep it lifted and turn your gaze high. Keep squeezing the thighs toward one another for balance. One more breath. Now, just twist yourself back to the center and bring the left knee down if it's not already down. And take your block with you. You're going to put it in your left hand and bring it back by your left foot. Good. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Square your hips to the front. 8 breaths. Notice how much freedom you have in your chest to lift it higher, to let your shoulder blades sink toward one, squeeze toward one another. Keep lifting the heart. Thighs are still internally rotated, squeezing toward one another. One more breath. And release that pose. Let's take it to the other side. Block comes to the right side. Take the right knee back and left leg forward. Take your right block near your right foot. Square your hips to the front and inhale, lift. Pull your shoulder blades together and lift the heart. That's it, Liz. Looks good. Reach up high. Left arm's up and back, gaze is up. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Thighs are squeezing toward one another. Allow your head to waterfall back if your neck feels strong. 3 more slow breaths here. Keep the left arm active, reaching, don't give up. 1 more breath. And release it now to downward facing dog. Step the left foot back, down dog. Reach your right leg high in the sky, bend the knee, open the hip, look under right arm. Option to stay here or flip it over. Right knee bends, left leg is straight. That's it. Bend your right knee, wrestle, and come to your right ball of your foot and straighten your left leg. Good. Lift. Maybe you want to move your right arm a little, get some juice in the joint. There you go. You can have just the leg lifted or flipped. 1 more breath here. Now bring the right hand down, bring your right foot back to place. Lift the left leg high in the sky and bend the knee looking under the left arm. You can stay here, you can even lower your right knee if you'd like, or you can flip it over. Left knee bends, heel comes high, right leg is straight. Flip it over if you flipped over on the other side. Give it a try, that's it. Right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Maybe you want to take a circle or two with your arm, releasing the shoulder. Also helps to open the pectoral muscles more. One more breath. And release. Take it down to the knees and put your hands back by your feet. Child's pose, Balasana. 4 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift the head. You're sitting on your shins. Knees are bent. Inhale, bring the arms up. We're going to take a twist. Exhale, twist just your belly right, and then your heart right, and then your shoulders right. Then bring the hands down and finally turn the head right. Keep your right hand so strong, it helps to keep your spine tall. Right arm is strong, right hand is pressing down firmly, gazing in one place peacefully. Three more breaths. One more breath. Now, when we return on an inhale, the head comes back slowly to the front, then the shoulders and the rest of the body. You can bring the arms up. Let's go over to the left. So just twist your belly left, ribs left, heart left, hands come down, and then turn the head left. Left hand presses firmly down, left arm is active. Gazing far over the left shoulder if you can. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now, inhale, turn the head forward, shoulders, and rest the body. You're going to bring the right leg forward. You might like to sit on your block if it feels like it's too much on your knees. We're going to bring the bottom down on the inside of the left foot. So again, if that feels like too much, you could sit on your block. So the bottom is down. That's it. And put under both sits bones this way. I showed it wrong. There we go. Under both sits bones. Feels a lot more comfortable. Yeah. And from here, our heel is in alignment with the left knee. Fingertips are down or palm of hands. And we're going to inhale and lift our bottom, giving a beautiful stretch to the left hip flexors. Great. And then exhale, come down. We'll have 5 times lifting and falling, and then we'll stay up for 8. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come down. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise, and let's stay. Pull your shoulder blades together, lift your heart, gazing up to the third eye. If that doesn't feel comfortable for your neck, you can keep your chin towards your throat. Fourth breath here, 4 more. Keep your arms very, very active. Squeeze your biceps and your tricep muscles, upper arm muscles on the front and back. One more breath. Good. And then slowly come down and change legs. Bring your right leg behind you and your left leg in front. Again, sit on the block if you need. Fingers are facing back. If that's too much on your wrist, you can turn your fingers out to the sides instead. That takes a little of the pressure off of the wrists, turning them to face the outer edges of your mat if you need. Yeah. If you need them, it's here. And if you don't, it's fine. Just put them back. All right, 5 times lifting. Inhale, reach up. Try to lift both sides of your hip bones equally. Exhale. Notice if one is kind of lagging, hanging down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. That's two. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale, rise. Exhale down. Here we go. One more and we'll stay. Inhale, rise up. Let's stay 8 breaths. So again, chin can be at throat, or your neck flexors feel nice and strong enough, you can let the head waterfall back. Keep lifting your right hip and your left hip, not just one side. Finding symmetry. Squeeze the muscles of your arms. Two more breaths. It will help us get a nice open chest for headstand practice today. One more breath. And slowly bring it down. Take your right leg in front of you. Shake out the legs, shake out your wrists. You're going to bring the left knee in and cross it under, right leg on top. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Let's see if we can get the whole arm on the outside of the right leg. So you're going to twist that way. Right hand's behind you. Reach your left arm up, and we're going to see if we can get all the way on the outside of the leg. Belly right, ribs right, heart right. Arm goes way over the leg. Bring your left hand to Jnana Mudra and turn the gaze right. Try to find equal weight in both sits bones. Going a little deeper into the hip with this twist. Neutralizing the spine from those back bends. Three more slow breaths here, Ujjayi breaths. Keep the breath through the throat. Keep the sound of the breath. Two more breaths. Keep pressing through your big toe of your right foot. Left leg pressing down toward the floor. One more breath. Now on the inhale, head comes forward, shoulders rest of body. Ooh, shake it out. And right leg will come under and left leg on top. So we're getting a little deeper in our twist, trying to get that whole arm out. Right arm reaches high. Inhale. Exhale, twist belly left, ribs left, heart left, arm all the way on the outside. Press it against your leg. And then allow yourself to twist from there, your heart and your head. Keep pressing, keep some pressure there between the arm and the leg. You might notice you're breathing more from your upper body here. It's a little harder to get a good breath down in the belly. And that's okay because this doesn't really facilitate a full belly breath. Keep your breath and your gaze steady. They do. You're massaging your organs. It's such a beautiful feeling. This is so good for our lymphatic system. It doesn't have a pump like our heart pumps blood. This pumps lymph. One more big breath here. Massages your organs. Now, on an inhale, head comes forward, shoulders, undo the shoulders, undo the arms, and we're going to cross our ankles and come to sit. So we're going to stretch the upper body for a really happy headstand today. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and stretch your arms back. Pull your chin in towards your throat and stretch the neck. Hands come far away from the back. Trying to get the upper body a little looser. Lift your hands far from the floor. 8 breaths. Breathing down along the line of the nose, or you could even close your eyes. Feel your ribs expanding to the sides, to the back body, to the front body. One more breath. Good for the chest. Now let's bring our arms up. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, reach them up. And we're going to lower the hands behind our head, but the palms are going to stay facing up. Bend the elbows out to the sides. This is excellent for opening the shoulders. Pull your ribs in, gaze down. Inhale, push up. Really reach up. Exhale. Bring it down behind your head. Keep the palms facing up. Good. Opening the shoulders. Inhale, rise up. Exhale down. We have 3 more for a total of 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stretching out the shoulders. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. And stretch out the arms. Shake them. Okay, so please join me in the steps toward headstand. You might stop somewhere along the way and enjoy just the strengthening part of that, or you might go the whole way. But let's try it together. So, step by step, going slow. Feel free to stop anywhere you'd like. So the first step is to measure your distance between your shoulders by bringing your hands to your outer elbows. And already we're going to start feeling the push away from the floor through the elbows. Then interlace your fingers, and both pinky finger edges are on the floor. So the pinkies are behind one another. You can soften your interlacing, making it a little looser. Your elbows are no wider than your shoulders. Check in with that. And we are going to dangle the head. Now you can stay right here, just working on this press away from the floor. It's an excellent preparation for headstand. It's also a nice little inversion. You can round your back, pulling in your belly button and pressing away from the floor. There's a lot of action there. Or tuck your toes, lift the knees, and let your head dangle, so no head on the floor. Just let your head dangle. This is adding a little more weight. Keep the wrists on the floor all the time. Don't let the wrists lift. Walk your feet closer and lower the crown of the head into the floor. Both pinkies on the floor, both wrists on the floor. This is an excellent place to stay as well. Now, if you'd like, bend one knee and the other knee, lifting either one foot up or both feet up. And then come into headstand, lifting the legs. Make sure you're keeping the wrists on the floor. Shoulders are protracted. They are spread apart from one another. Keep creating space between the shoulders. If you happen to roll out of this, tuck your chin to your throat and roll. I'm going to be here for 3 minutes today. Remember that energy, pressing the elbows toward the floor and lifting, separating your shoulders on your back. Nice broad base, that looks good. Keep the ribs in, looking good. Shoulders go wide. The more you press through the arms, the less weight there is in the head. Yeah, and then you can try it again if you want. You can play with your legs if you want. Stretching them, extending them, twisting your hips. If you need to come down early, take 1 foot at a time gently. Make sure you put 2 fists under the forehead. So even if you were in one part of the preparatory, go ahead and put 2 fists under the forehead and relax your neck. Now releasing the hands from under the forehead. Find a seat in Vajrasana. And we'll lower the chin toward the throat. Taking some neck circles, relaxing the shoulders far from the ears. Take the chin to the right shoulder, then up to the sky. Then over to the left and down. To the right and up. And the left and down. 3 more in this direction, just relaxing the neck. One more. And then back to the center, and let's try left. Two more in this direction. One more. And we practice a little bit of alternate nostril breathing, 5 rounds. If the seat is still comfortable for you, you can stay here or you can change to sitting on your bottom or a block. Left hand is in Jnana Mudra, index finger to thumb. Right hand is in Vishnu. Open the thumb and the last 2 fingers from a fist. So we're going to bring the thumb to the right nostril, left hand on the leg. Inhale through the left side, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right. Exhaling, left. Inhale, left. Exhale on the right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. 3 more rounds. We're starting with round 3. Of 5. Exhale, right. Inhale, right side. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right side. Exhale, left side. One more round. Inhale, left. Finding symmetry in the esoteric energy system. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. And exhale, left. Release both hands to the legs, index finger to thumb. Breathe through both nostrils. One more breath. And then opening the eyes, we will prepare for Shavasana. So head in the center and feet towards the wall. We have a happy baby before coming into a very still, flat pose. So bend your knees for me and tuck your tail towards your heels, finding your low back long on the floor. Pull the knees in toward the chest. Knees are separate. Chin is toward the throat. Neck is long on the floor. Shoulders are on the floor. Now take the soles of the feet to the sky. Knees are wide. Reach for the outer edges of the feet. Rock side to side. Keep pressing the low back into the floor. And then stop and become still, but press your knees down towards the floor. And exaggerate the low back pressing into the floor. Shoulders relaxed to the floor. Chin is toward the throat. Low back really presses down, both sides equally. And then bring the legs together and bend the knees. Take your hands for the shins and press down on the shins. Shoulders are down, chin is toward the throat. Now lift the head toward the knees. Take a big inhale. We're going to hold our inhale. Breathe in. Hold the inhale for 5, back to 1. Squeeze the fingers, toes, face, belly, bottom. Squeeze it all. 3, 2, 1. On your exhale, release everything gently to the floor. Turn the palms up. Pull the shoulder blades together on your back. Lift your head. Pull the chin towards the throat, please. And then elongate the neck on the floor. Close the eyes. On the outside, and then on the inside, behind your closed eyes, allow your eyes to turn down. Removing sense awareness. Please bring your awareness to the parts of the body that I mentioned and just mentally relax them. Mentally relaxing them. Without moving them. Bring your first mental relaxation to the center of the eyebrows. To the center of the throat. To the right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, feeling each finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger. Right wrist, elbow, and hip. Center of the throat. Relax your left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger. Left wrist, elbow, and left shoulder. Center of the throat, heart center. Bring your awareness and relaxation to the navel center. Center of the pelvis, right hip, right knee, right ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Right ankle, knee, and right hip. Center of the pelvis. Relax your left hip, left knee, left ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Relax the left ankle, knee, hip, center of the pelvis. Release the navel center. Soften around the heart center. Bring sweet, kind openness to the throat center. Center of the eyebrows open. We're internally focused. Outer body is relaxed. We relax the mind. We soften any hard judgments. We release resentments. Allow the whole body to be soft and free. Mind to be free. Relaxing deeply, deeply. Starting to come back into the body again. Listen to the sounds around you. Becoming a little more externally focused. Just noticing them without becoming attached to the sounds. Allowing your awareness to jump from sound to sound. Feel energy again through your feet, your legs, your hips, your torso, your arms and hands, throat, neck, and the face, and the head. Start to make small movements. And turn your wrists, moving your fingers, turn your ankles, moving your feet. Stretch your body in any way that feels nice to you. Maybe you'd like to have a twist, a vertical stretch. Whenever you're ready, bend your knees, pull your knees in towards your chest, and roll, please, to the right side, bringing your right arm under your head, turning your nose down. And gently place the left hand on the floor in front of the heart and bring yourself up to a seat. Turn our palms back up, index finger to thumb. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. In this wonderful mudra of knowledge and concentration, may we be able to stay without reacting. May we be resilient. May we persevere. May the lessons of the practice today that we had on the mat continue with us off of the mat. Breathing in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for allowing me to lead your practice. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.